Namaste, my name is Dhieyo and welcome to my channel. Today I'll tell you a little about unknown powers of mantras. We all know how powerful mantras are. Mantra come to us to free us from a situation that we are in. This could be in our personal life, it could be in our finances, in our love, health, any area of our life. Either a mantra will come to us on its own, because I always tell people mantra is like an energy which is alive. It is alive as you and me right now. That's how alive mantras are. So either a mantra will find its way to us through, let's say, either it'll come to you when you're walking somewhere and you listen to it and you get attracted towards it. You want to know more about that mantra, or somebody will recommend you that mantra, or various different ways of, in today's time, especially social media. It'll keep popping up, where now a situation that you were in, this mantra can really help you out. The other time is when you've probably spoken to somebody who knows about mantras and recommends you a mantra, saying that, okay, this is the stage that you are in your life, this is what your problem is, this mantra is going to free you. We all know about all of this, but there's certain aspect of this power that now it is very important that all of us are aware of it. Not to be freaked out, not to stop listening to mantras, not to stop chanting mantras, but to be aware of this power. Today, excess amount of food can be harmful, right? Excess amount of water can be harmful. Any power which is given in the wrong hands can be extremely dangerous. That same power, if you don't know what to do with it, let's say a firearm, if you don't know how to use a firearm, you don't know where to place your finger on the trigger or on the frame to be on the safer side, there are a lot of things that can make a firearm dangerous for you and for somebody else also. Now, mantras are doing the same thing to us, where we don't even realize how something that had come to free us is now becoming a problem in our life, not because of the fault of the mantra, but because of our ignorance. When the matrix needs to pull you down, it will definitely use spirituality also. So let's be careful about this, and I'll tell you how. For an example, there are various types of mantra, but I'll use two examples I'll use. Let's say right now, when you are stuck in a situation in your business, in your health, you need some form of a rescue, you need some form of a knowledge to get you out from that situation. Like I said, it could be any situation that you are in. This is when Gayatri mantra comes in. Gayatri mantra is the mantra for knowledge. It's not intellect, it's knowledge that is coming directly from the source. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhieyo Yona Prachodaya. Dhieyo Yona Prachodaya means the brightest, brighter than the sun. That's the knowledge that you are getting, which is going to be for you, not for somebody else. The situation that you are in, this knowledge is going to come to you, or this knowledge is what I want, is when this mantra is chanted, or when it is said like a prayer, or you listen to it. This is the time, like I said, the mantra will find you, or it will be recommended to you. Let's say another mantra right now. Om Mani Padme Hum, the most famous Buddhist mantra. I'm sure there is a lot, but this one, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, on a loop it keeps going on. You go to any Tibetan market, you go to any Buddhist temple, you go to any place related to Buddhism, this mantra is forever played on loop. It's the most beautiful mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, which means no matter what is happening in my life, you keep me like that lotus, bright, beautiful. Even if I am surrounded by muck, a lotus always grows in muck, naturally grows around mucky water. So there could be problem in your life, in your health, in your finance, in your relationship, in your business. No matter what, you keep me as pure as that lotus. So when this mantra has come to free you from the situation that you are in, that life is becoming tough, but you be as pure as that lotus, great. But life is not always going to be messed up. Not always you're going to be looking for that solution. A problem has come, the solution has come, which is that mantra. Let's say now you are done with it, and now this mantra is continuously being played. The Gayatri mantra, the mantra of knowledge. You don't have a problem right now, but right now this mantra is that energy which is looking for a problem in your life, because it is a solution. There's nothing more to it. It's a solution. When you're constantly chanting this without any reason, do you have a problem? Do you need answers? Do you need that knowledge for something in your life? No, and you're still listening to it continuously, because now you got hooked onto it. It's a habit right now. That solution is going to make sure there's a problem for it to do its job. That energy is alive. Every energy has its power, it has its limitations. Also, this energy is now looking for a problem. That means now, somewhere subconsciously, you will start attracting problems in your life. Whether you like it or not, my friend, this is a fact about mantras, about powers. So you see yourself right now, wherever in your situation, if you constantly are going through a problem, are you listening to a particular kind of mantra continuously out of a habit, saying it's making me feel very good, but other part of your life when you're not listening to, you're surrounded by problems. You're like that lotus right now who's constantly surrounded by problems. Are you listening to this on loop 24/7? 24/7, I said, it's the most beautiful, the most peaceful mantra. But when the time comes, that's the time you listen to it. If not, then that mantra is looking for a problem because it's a solution already around you. You're chanting that solution, you're singing that solution, you're saying that solution, you're listening to that solution. But where is the problem? Now there will be a problem. We'll make sure that the problem is there. You will make sure that there is a problem around. Think about it. Is something like this happening in your life? If not, great. Otherwise, be careful with it. I'm not telling you don't listen to mantras. I'm not saying don't chant mantras. I'm not telling you anything against mantras. I'm telling you to be responsible with mantras. Same thing with ashrams. You walk into an ashram, you're there for those 2 days, 3 night perfect package deal to make you believe this is what life is. Continuously those mantras are going on, making you feel very good. Behind the scenes, behind what happens into running that ashram is madness. There's a hierarchy going on over there also. Who wants to be the next in line after the guru? Okay, the guru is obviously old. Who comes next to him? This one's chatting up the guru a little too much, is buttering up the guru a little too much. Who's going to do the puja in that mandir, in that mandir, in that mandir, in one ashram? There are 10 mandirs. So why is that happening? Because continuously they're listening to a mantra on loop, which is now looking for a problem so that it can do its job. So problem is there, doing his job. Problem is there, doing his job. There is no peace around over there, behind the scenes. You may think, my God, I want to live over here. I wish I could live this life forever. You don't even know how they're living their lives. So you got to be extremely careful with mantras. Say it, use it. Once you've seen that, okay, the job is done. I found my peace in that area where I was looking for. Yeah, I am that lotus right now, surrounded by a lot of mess right now. Great, I feel strong. I can protect myself. Do your namaste to the mantra. Let it just go. Sometimes they go on its own, but sometimes we hold on to it so tightly that something that had come to free us is now caged with us, wanting 24/7, looking for a problem. Like, you've got me, like, make use of me now. But no, because a guru has given me a guru mantra, that all your life you have to say this. But the guru forgets that, okay, when it is required, you say it. Not 24/7, listen to it on a loop. Not 24/7, you get up in the morning and you're saying it, chanting it 108 times. So Guru has said, yeah, that's your Guru mantra. That means when it is required, you use it. You're hungry, you eat. You're thirsty, you drink water. You use your fist when you need to protect yourself. You're not walking around 24/7 like this. Can you imagine how life would be? Definitely fingers are going to cramp up. That's what's happening with mantras also. So like I said, again, let me remind you, I'm not telling you stop chanting mantras. I'm not telling you anything against mantras. I'm telling you to be responsible with these extremely alive energies, powers. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. Until I see you again, have a good life. Namaste.